Hello everyone, I am Ankit and you're watching StudyIQ IAS English channel. In our today's video, we are going to discuss how is Assam government able to push back illegal immigrants back to their home countries using some kind of a legal mechanism, right? So our discussion actually pertains to a very big issue, which is a problematic issue in the state of Assam. That is the problem of illegal immigration, particularly from countries like Bangladesh and Myanmar. So what are the laws that enable Assam government to send these illegal immigrants back? It is a subject of our today's discussion. First, let us understand why are we discussing this topic. Now, recently, Assam CM Mr. Himanta Biswa Sarma, he announced in a special one-day session of the Assam State Legislative Assembly that the state government of Assam has decided to bring a 1950 Act into action, which will allow the Assam government to push back immigrants back to their home countries like Bangladesh and Myanmar. And this will be done by district collectors who will find these foreigners and held them as illegal immigrants without the need to go through foreigner tribunals. Using the foreigner tribunals to identify and send and deport these illegal immigrants back is the existing mechanism. Now, according to Assam government, they will be bringing a parallel mechanism which will allow even the district collectors to find and declare a person as an illegal immigrant so that they can send back to their home countries. Now, the CM of Assam has claimed that this has been done because they have been empowered by the apex court of our country, that is Supreme Court, right? So in this regard, he said that this measure, that is of implementing a 1950 Act, which we'll discuss in detail, this will be done parallelly or in addition to the ongoing pushbacks using the foreigner tribunal to declare them as foreigners. And using the foreigner tribunals, around 130 people has been declared as foreigners and have been pushed back into Bangladesh in the past 2 weeks. So this is the issue that we are going to discuss in great detail. Before understanding this issue, Section 6A of Citizenship Act 1955 is a very important thing, and you need to understand this before getting into this core issue. Now you understand, as per the Article 11 of the Constitution, this article provides the Parliament of India the power to regulate the aspects of citizenship. Who is eligible, who is not eligible to get citizenship? This can be determined by a parliamentary law because the Constitution under Article 11 gives this power to Parliament. So accordingly, Indian Parliament passed an act known as Citizenship Act of 1955 to regulate matters relating to citizenship, because our Constitution only says the condition which is necessary to provide citizenship from 1947 onwards, but after that it is regulated by Citizenship Act. Now there is a special section in Citizenship Act 1955 known as Section 6A, and this was a special provision which was added much later in 1985, and it specifically deals with issue of illegal immigration from Bangladesh into the state of Assam, and it was inserted into Citizenship Act only after signing of Assam Accord. This is an accord which was signed between Union government, between state government of Assam, as well as leaders of Assam movement, particularly belonging to all Assam Student Union, which protested against large-scale illegal immigration. So to assuage their alleviations or aggravations, the government signed Assam Accord, and one of the conditions of Assam Accord was that you will insert a special section in the Citizenship Act 1955. Now what this section does, let us understand this. Now this section basically classifies foreigners who are primarily coming from countries like Bangladesh into 3 different categories, and this is based on their date of entry into India. So suppose if a foreigner from Bangladesh, they have entered Assam before January 1st, 1966, they will be treated as Indian citizens from the date of their entry. So they will be deemed as citizens for all purposes, and this will give them certain rights that are available to citizens of India, like right to vote, right? So this is the condition which allows people who have entered into Assam before January 1st, 1966. So this is the first category. Second category is the people who have entered between January 1st and March 25, 1971. January 1st, 1966 and March 25, 1971. Now these people are also eligible to get citizenship of India, but they will get citizenship after they have resided in Assam for 10 years, right? And after 10 years, they will be getting the citizenship. So this is the second category. Now the third category is the people who have entered into Assam after March 25th, 1971, and all these people who have entered into Assam after March 25, 1971, which was the eve of Bangladesh war or Bangladesh Liberation War, all these people will be declared as illegal immigrant and they will be liable to be detected in India, and after detection they will be deported back to their home country. So this section 6A of Citizenship Act, it basically classifies three sections of foreigners. People who have entered before January 1st, 1966, they will be granted Indian citizenship from the date of the entry. Who have entered between January 1st, 1966 and till March 25th, 1971, they will be provided citizenship but after 10 years of residence in Assam. And people who have entered after March 75, 1971, they will be declared as illegal immigrants and be sent back to their home country. Now, to detect or to find these foreigners and declare them as illegal immigrant, you need certain kind of judicial mechanism, right? So this act also provides for a institutional mechanism or a judicial mechanism known as Foreigners Tribunal, and this was established as per the Foreigners Tribunal Order 1964 under the Foreigners Act of 1946. Now this enables the local authority to refer suspected foreigners to tribunal so that tribunal can ascertain whether these people are indeed illegal immigrants, and after they are found as illegal immigrant, they will be sent back to their home country. Now recently the Union Home Ministry made a changes that it empowered district magistrates in all states and union territories to set up such foreigner tribunals, but till date the only state that has this mechanism of foreigner tribunal is the state of Assam. And the composition of these foreigner tribunal, it is led by a member from judiciary or from advocacy or even civil service, a person who has a judicial experience, and this consists of judges and advocates who serve as a member of these foreigner tribunal, right? So this is the composition of foreigner tribunal. Now basically foreigner tribunal gets two kinds of references, or two kinds of people are referred in the foreigner tribunal. First are the people against whom a reference has been made by the Assam's border police force, and the other people who are listed as doubtful voters or case D voters who have been referred to foreigner tribunal by the Election Commission of India. So basically two authorities in India have the power to refer these people to foreigner tribunal in case they suspect these people as foreigners. This is Assam's state border police as well as Election Commission of India, right? So these two people refer certain suspected case to the foreigner tribunal. Now after these cases have been referred to foreigner tribunal, let's see how foreigner tribunal functions. First of all, the foreigner tribunal are given the powers of a civil court, so they can summon any people because they have been given such a power. Now once they have been referred to by the two bodies that I've told you, the State Border Police of Assam as well as Election Commission of India, they are required to serve a notice in English or in the official language of the state to the person who is alleged to be a foreigner, and this has to be done within 10 days from the date that they receive references from the authority concerned, which is State Border Police and Election Commission of India. So once these references are made to foreigner tribunal, within 10 days foreigner tribunal need to serve a notice to these suspected people in either English or in the state language of Assam, right? Now after these cases are brought to the foreigner tribunal, they need to be disposed of within 60 days period. The difference in this case is particular that the burden of proof. Now in normal cases, the burden of proof is on the person or on the authority who has made an accusation. But here, once the foreigner tribunal will be concerning or will be deciding upon the case, the burden of proof resides on the accused. And if the person who has been accused of being called as an illegal foreigner fails to provide any proof of his citizenship, then the foreigner tribunal will send him to a detention center, which is now called as a transit camp, so that he can be deported later, right? So this is how basically the foreigner tribunal function to identify and ascertain that this person who has been referred to them is an illegal immigrant, and then he will be sent back to their home country, right? Now, the appeal against the decision of foreigner tribunal, first you can file a review application, and this has to be done within the 30 days of the original decision, and this review application can be filed with the foreigner tribunal itself, and the foreigner tribunal will decide this case on the merit. And suppose if still the decision is not in your favor, you can appeal this in the High Court of the country and subsequently in the apex court, that is the Supreme Court. So basically foreigner tribunal still has a review mechanism that allows the person who has been declared as illegal foreigner or illegal immigrant into India a future judicial recourse, right? Now let us consider what the 1950 Act is. I told you, right, that the CM has mentioned a parallel mechanism of a certain 1950 Act, and this act that he was talking about is known as Immigration Expulsion from Assam Act 1950, and this came into force from March 1st, 1950 itself. It says that if any person who is a resident of a place outside India and has entered Assam, and if the central government is of the opinion that stay of such person in Assam is detrimental to the interest of general public of India, to people of Assam or of any scheduled tribe in Assam, then the central government may direct to remove such person from India or of Assam within a stipulated period of time. And this power of central government can also be delegated to any other officer in the central government or even to the government of Assam. So government of Assam and the state chief minister are using, or were saying that they will now use this particular act to identify and send back the illegal immigrants to their home country. Now, based on this act, the Assam government says that there was this judgment of Supreme Court in 2024 where it considered the constitutionality of Section 6A of Citizenship Amendment Act, and in this judgment the Supreme Court highlighted that the provision of the 1950 Act, that is Immigration Expulsion from Assam Act, it shall be read into Section 6A and shall be effectively employed for purpose of identification of illegal immigrants. So here illegal immigrant will be who? The ones who have entered into Assam after March 25th, 1971. And these people need to be identified, and the power to identify these people according to this 1950 Act is with the district collector of Assam, of any district of Assam. And if he feels that prima facie this person is a foreigner, then the district collector can order that this person needs to be evicted from the state of Assam. And this means that for expelling foreigners, the government does not require foreigners tribunal for using the provisions of 1950 Act. Now this act also brings certain concerns, because unlike the foreigner tribunal where you have a further judicial recourse with High Court and Supreme Court, this does not provide any kind of a judicial recourse. But this actually allows the district collectors of a district of Assam to identify and order for that person to be evicted from Assam, right? Now, before solving a practice question, I have something that I wanted to tell you, right? Now we are launching a Pratigya batch, which is a foundation batch for evening of 2026. Now this batch is available for evening timings, and the admissions for this batch will close from 15th June onwards. To take admissions for this batch and to take admissions on a discounted rate, what you need to do is you need to apply this code called as ATS Live. How you need to apply code? Let me tell you this. Right now, suppose what you need to go is go to our StudyIQ website, right? Click on this website, the website will open. You need to simply log in by using your mobile number, right? Once you're done logging in, click on Explore Courses here. When you click on Explore Courses, the upper tile shows you the kind of language you want to take your admissions in. Click on UPSC IAS English, because I understand many of you might not be comfortable with bilingual or Hindi batches, right? So please do not forget to click UPSC IAS English. Once you click on this, there's two tiles open. On the tile on the left, it shows P2I Foundation 2026 Pratigya Evening Batch. Click on this tile if you want to take admissions. Now, right now, this shows that the course fees is 39,999. But you can get admissions even on an amount which is a discount from this amount. How to apply the discount code? Click on Buy Now here. Once you click on Buy Now, on the right, there's an option to add promo code. Click on this. There must be a code flashing on the bottom half of your screen that says use the code ATS Live to get maximum discounts, right? So exactly, you have to enter the words ATS Live here and click on apply. As soon as you click on apply, after entering the word ATS Live, see the discount of 7,000 rupees is applicable. Diamond course is at 32,999, Platinum is at 27,999, Gold is at 19,999. Now you are free to take admissions in any of these three batches, but please make sure to apply the code ATS Live, because this is how you get discounts. Now, why I'll recommend? Probably because you are required to opt for diamond batches. And why am I recommending diamond batch? Because it has certain benefits. What kind of benefits? Now, if you see, you are getting live classes, lecture notes, you are just also getting one-to-one membership. But the most important aspect about diamond batch is that in case you perform well, you will be brought to Delhi for mains residential program and also for prelims residential program. When you come to Delhi, your all expenses like studying expenses, food, lodging, etc. all will be taken care of by StudyIQ IAS. And in addition to that, you will also get selection box, which is a different books for important subjects. You'll be getting margdarshan by faculties themselves, and you'll also be eligible to get scholarships. The best part is, suppose if you clear prelims, your entire course fees will be refunded. And if you perform well in your monthly test, the topper of the test will get 11,000 rupees of financial reward. And all of this is exclusively available in the diamond batches, right? So that is why I was telling you to offer diamond batches, but you're free to decide according to your own wishes. The most important part, do not forget to add the code ATS Live, because only then you'll be getting the discounts. Now, if you have problem in understanding what kind of a batch you want to opt in, I've made things easier for you by attaching this image, and as you can see, all the benefits of StudyIQ's platform is available in diamond, whereas some are not available in both gold and platinum. So decide accordingly what suits you the best. And before ending our today's discussion, this is the practice question that you can solve. Please do let me know the correct answer of this practice question in the comment section, and if you answer it correctly, I will give your answer a thumbs up, so you'll understand that you've gotten it correctly, right? And if you want to download the notes, these will be available on my Telegram channel. This is called as ATS Live, so you can go search ATS Live in the Telegram channel. You'll find the channel, and if you, for some reason, if you still can't, just scan this QR code. Subscribe to the channel if you still haven't, and download the notes. So this is all from my side for today. Please do keep watching us for more such informative videos, and please have a very good night. Okay.